It can satisfy all of your requirements for aerobic activity.
You can do it anywhere, you can do it with other people. But if your feet hurt, you're going to be miserable. It's very important that feet be properly aligned and supported. If they're not, you're not going to walk, you're going to hurt. So for me, this combination of technology and style is ideal. It's completely consistent with my philosophy of health and wellness and healthy aging.
I can attest to what he was saying. I mean, how important that is to be supported and to have that, technology. If you're walking around, and boy, I did that 60 miles 2 years ago in October with Carolyn Pollock, and it was what a fun thing that was. I was doing so much training, and having that walk, to have that support under your feet is key. And this is, if you want a reason to get out and start walking and moving and living your life, right? Then let me just welcome you to Ortheo. Let me welcome you to Vionic. This is the mesh walking sneaker. It's called the Alliance. This has the first-rate technology that Liam is going to talk to us about. But let me go through some colors, let you know we just got this sneak back in stock again. It's on a feature price of $92.68. Over 110,000 pair have been sold on QVC. Call us if you have them. 5 easy pay of $18.54. We do have these in a medium and a wide with whole and half sizes on this. Your shipping and handling is included. And I'll go through some colors that we have for you. 2 new colors, by the way, are Ash Blossom and Jungle Citrus. So this is your orange and pink right here. I love this ombre effect. Just what a cool sneaker. Light blue and royal, again with that beautiful ombre. Moving here is the charcoal, and there's pink and some blue within here, just a great color combo and pop. This is one of the new ones. This is called Ash Blossom. So you can see that beautiful black and gray tones.
I love that ombre effect.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Really stunning effect.
The next one is your black, and this is paired with some silver and that bright pink and a little bit lighter pink on that. What is this part of the shoe? Right
That's the midsole.
Midsole.
Yep.
The next one is your silver paired with a really pretty sunny yellow. The next over there is your black and white choice. There it is, that ombre again. Then we move to the pool and cobalt choice.
I love that color as well. That's a great spring summer color.
Nice. And then the other brand new color is the Jungle Citrus.
I love this one. Green and gold of Australia. I'd call that Australian green and gold. That one.
There you go.
Yeah,
Love it.
It's one of my favorites.
And by the way, this is a top find. And for those of you who are new to QVC, a top find is we feature several items on QVC during the day. We want to make sure you're like, oh, we want to spotlight this item. This is one of the spotlight items on the day. So 8261315, call us if you own this. All right, so tell us about this particular sneaker and the technology that's wrapped up in here.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll talk about the construction of the footwear of the shoe first, because what you'll see there is that EVA midsole, so that's going to give you that cushioning and that structure underneath the foot. Really firm heel counter as well. Very, very important for helping keep your foot in place when you go through the walking motion. The breathable mesh upper as well, so that's going to keep your feet nice and cool and the ability to breathe. And of course, that nice flexibility through the forefoot and that nice firm stability through the rear foot. So, I mean, try as I might, I can't fold this shoe in half. And oftentimes, your footwear shouldn't bend where your footwear shouldn't bend where your foot doesn't bend. So you'll notice here, footwear should be nice and firm through that rear foot. So I can't fold that in half or anything like that, but nice and flexible through the forefoot. And of course, another great comfort technology here is this first-rate technology. That's where we put a softer density EVA underneath where the big toe joint sits. It just allows that toe joint to drop down when you go through that walking motion. It's very, very important to have that toe joint unrestricted when you go through that walking motion. It makes a really big difference. And of course, we have that podiatrist design technology. So all this great construction. So if you took the podiatrist design technology out of it for a moment, this is still a beautifully constructed walking shoe. But then when you take this is really the cherry on top, it's this podiatrist design technology. So you see that great arch support, turn it around this way. Here's where you'll really see those contours there, which are really going to help support the foot with every single step. So it's pretty rare to have this type of podiatrist design technology that's built in, that's included in these fantastic, beautifully constructed walking shoes as well.
I mean, I love the colors. All the colors are super popular. And we're going to, we'll take a look at the girls too, but the feel of all of the sneakers that we've seen here today, whether they're the slip-on ones or whether they're a one-day only price tennis shoes, which are almost completely gone, or these, great feel, great comfort, great support on that. And these are 5 easy payments of $18.54. We were chatting earlier how we've both have purchased tennis shoes into the 3 digits, well into the 3 digits, not just like $110, but like well into the 3 digits. And they are constructed very well, but I don't know that I've ever bought a pair of shoes like that I didn't have to replace the insole.
That's right, and yeah, oftentimes.
And that's another price, right?
Exactly right.
This
it's an add-on.
has the orthotic technology in it with that removable footbed. It's $92.68, 5 easy pay. And we want to say hi to Lynn, who's calling in from California, because my understanding, Lynn, welcome into QVC, by the way. How are you?
G'day, Lynn.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Liam. Oh, I'm fine.
Good. I understand, or tell me if I'm wrong. Do you own 4 of these walking sneakers?
Yes.
Wow.
Why do you own so many of these? What is it about them? You just like, you know what, I got to have more.
Well, I like them. I wear them with different outfits, but they just feel so good on my foot. I have a fractured knee, and these shoes just are saving me.
Fantastic. Love to hear that. Love to hear that type of story. And it's amazing. Oftentimes when you have sort of the pain in the lower back or pain in the knee, oftentimes you may not think it could be coming from a foot, and that's where you really sort of see the importance of having that podiatrist design technology, that really great foundation underneath the foot. So I'm so glad that's made a difference for you, Lynn.
Oh, I love them. And the last pair that I got, the first day I wore them, I went for a walk, and someone was walking their dog, and the dog put his muddy foot on my shoe.
Oh, bad dog.
But good for you for getting out walking.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you would have walked faster then anyway, so
right.
that's all right. Would have outwalked the dog.
Good.
Well, I gave away almost every pair of shoes I have, and most of my shoes now, including the tennis shoes, are Vionic. I won't buy any other brand.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Lynn, and so glad that we've been able to make a difference for you. And thank you so much for your support of the brand and your passion for the brand. We really, really appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad I got to talk with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Call
you
back
so
anytime,
much.
Lynn.
Bye.
Appreciate it, Lynn. Bye-bye.
So these are at a feature price of $92.68 with a 5 easy pay of $18.54. We're going to show you why Lynn probably feels amazing and why she bought 4 pair. It's because of the technology in and what it does to help to realign that body. So how many gone already, did you say? Over 600 now spoken for, so on this top find.
Yeah, because oftentimes where the foot goes, the rest of the body's going to follow.
Yeah.
And so it really has an effect, the alignment of the foot's really going to have a flow-up effect to the rest of the body. And oftentimes when people have, tired aching legs or even sort of lower back pain or knee pain, they're not going to think this could be coming from my feet, but really the problem's been underneath your nose the whole time. You just needed to look down, and this may be the reason behind it. So let's talk about the knee this time as well. So you can see there that alignment drawn along the foot, how that's really quite crooked. You can really see clearly that misalignment running from the toes to the ankle area there, because there's no support underneath the foot. So this foot's in that overpronated position. And what that's going to do is actually cause the lower leg to internally rotate. That puts the knee out of its natural alignment. So you see the dot on the knee going off in one direction and those lines on the foot going off in another. But when I realign Sheila's foot, now you can see how that dot has moved beautifully, and now everything is back a lot closer to being into its natural alignment. But this is the painful bit to watch. When I let Sheila go, you can see now everything's twisting back in, that foot's going back into that overpronated position, lower legs internally rotated, and the knee's out of its natural alignment. So what we want to do is try and remedy that. So let's take this orthotic technology, and I'm going to take it out of the shoe and just slip it directly underneath Sheila's foot. And there, as soon as the foot's on that podiatrist design technology, you see such a big difference there. So when you get this home, you'll feel the difference, but obviously you can see it here with the lines. And that's what we like to recommend. If you've not worn Vionic before, ease yourself into it. Wear them for 20 minutes to half an hour for the first few days of getting them home, because it is putting your foot back into a new alignment. So you may just need a little bit of time to get used to that support. And even, I'm going to turn you to the side here, Sheila, and we're going to talk about the importance of having that big toe area too unrestricted. So you'll notice here, Sheila, with the support of that orthotic technology, how that big toe joint is nice and free. So it's moving really nicely and freely. So it's very important when you're walking to have that toe joint, unfettered, I suppose. But if we take Sheila out of that, and let's just let her go, and she's into that unsupported, overpronated position, you'll see how that toe joint is really, really stiff, and it's really difficult to move. So I'm putting the same sort of pressure onto that, and you can see that the toe joint's really restricted in its movements. Again, put it underneath that podiatrist design technology, and there you can see how it's just really freed up and unrestricted. So it just makes a big difference, not only running up the leg, but also running down the foot as well.
Well, you know, Liam, I would never, and that first is the first time I've ever seen you do that presentation, that demonstration. That's an eye-opening thing for me, because I would never in a million years suspect that. So,
and it's just a little thing, but it just, again, makes makes things, the alignment in the foot and the lower leg is really important, because it has such an effect, not only running up, but also running down the leg, and has an effect on all the sort of joints and soft tissues in the foot and the lower leg.
And this is, you know, this is an example of why, you know, the American Podiatric Society has given their seal of approval, so to speak, for the Vionic brand, why Dr. Weil has as well, and a doctor that's steeped in wellness. So here are the colors that we have. We have the orange pink. This is your beautiful ombre. This is the light blue and royal, again, that ombre. Charcoal, and this has the pink on it.
And that's a really popular color in athleisure, that combination there with the greys and that bright pop of pink there.
This one is
the ash blossom.
Yeah, ash and blossom, beautiful shoe there. Then we move into the black. How cool is that? And then of course you've got the black, pink midsole. And then the silver choice that has, silvers are most limited, just a few hundred left to go around. And look at the bottom, yeah, look at the yellow bottom.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
So bright and sunny and happy. Then we move to the black and the white.
I love that black and white ombre, beautiful effect on that one.
Then we go into the pool and cobalt choice. Again, just awesome color choice. And then the new jungle and citrus choice with that, again, the ombre. And would you say this was Australian?
Well, this is, well, green and gold are Australia's colours. So
Okay.
not the colours of our flag, but our national colours are green and gold. So that's Australian gold, my friend, right there.
All right,
Yeah.
excellent. All right, 1,100 sneakers now spoken for, $92.68, and 5 easy payments of $18.54. We have a medium and a wide width. We do have whole and half sizes. A 261315 is your item number. For those of you who are watching us brand new today, or you've been watching us for a long time, you might have not heard the story of the Easy Pay and what that means. What we do is we take the entire purchase price, so in this case, $92.68, and because the shipping and handling is already included in the price, that is not going to be an added charge, but then we're going to add in the tax in your area. At that point, we're going to cut this up into 5 monthly payments. So rather than having to wait for your tennis shoes to get to you, we're going to actually send them out to you right away, as long as you're using a major credit card. And then you have an opportunity to see the Vionic difference with that OrthoHeal technology difference on how your body, your feet, your ankles, your heels, everything feels when you kind of get yourself in alignment and get out and walk. If you're like, I don't want to go walk, well, I know I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Get yourself a new pair of sneaks.
Exactly, and that's right. And you look good, and you're gonna look great, and you're gonna feel great as well. And you know, it's something we heard from Dr. Weil earlier on, and something that he really espouses is that, you know, walking is just the best form of exercise or a way to keep active, because you need two things: a good pair of walking shoes and a front door to walk out of. And
Right.
And it's becoming a really social thing. I mean, why not grab some of your girlfriends, grab some of your friends, and get out there and, you know, have a chat and go for a stroll. And I know a lot of the QVC hosts are big on that. I know you're big on that
Yep.
as well. You know, getting out there, walking, and it's just a way to keep social.
Yeah, and when my sisters and my mom come, or I go there, and I'm going to be going back to Indianapolis sometime this summer, and we always walk.
Yeah.
Every day that they're here, we're out doing, you know, gone for like 40 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever, and we just walk, because my sisters all can do it. My mom can still walk. She's,
Totally.
you know, 80. We can tool around, and then we get caught up on everything that's going on.
Exactly right.
Which is
yeah.
awesome. And then we come back and have a glass of wine, and there you go.
And everyone's a winner.
Everybody's a winner. So a 261315, and here are the colors again. This one is your orange and your pink. Here is your light blue and your royal. These are all this beautiful ombre. Charcoal. This is the pop of pink and the light blue or marine blue, what do you call those things, laces. Here is the ash blossom. This is a new color. This is your black with that beautiful pink. Silver with a pop of yellow. The black and white ombre. The pool and cobalt choice. And finally, the newer color as well, the jungle citrus, medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, over 110,000 sold on so far, and it's 8261315. Now, this is one of the